There we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we kind of had a really short power outage there.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working.
Over here. Over you.
Now or never.
Now's a good time to boost.
Remember what happened last time? Oh, nice.
A chance for a shot boost. Cobalt.
I should get a chance to Cobalt Curtain before he gets his S-Craft off.
Let's go down. Activating drive. There.
Or that'll actually mess with his, like, turn order for actions and all that.
It's go time.
Now's a good time to boost.
Oh wait, we're gonna want to
Keep
save.
it up. It's working.
Mainly for the fact that he upped his damage after you do that to him. No, he didn't do it this time.
I'll take you on. Activating drive. A chance for a shot boost. Initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Here goes.
Oh wait, damn it! I'm an idiot.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
So you're taking the Grendel after buffing, but then I realized, oh wait, I require 200 to buff. I mean, to Grendel.
Activating skill.
Better be ready. Activating skill.
Jump. Reset. Here goes. Activating drive. Let's go down. Activating skill. It's go time.
Oh damn it.
Now's a good time to boost.
Dream on. Placing shield.
He's about to get broken, which is why I went in.
A chance for a
Resisted
shot
the
boost.
urge to
Don't
hit him.
mind me.
Then we can hit him with a freaking break from Grendel?
Mr. Oddride. Use a sharp.
Time for a new look.
Get going, man. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Struggle all you want.
All right.
Got you! You're screwed now!
Damn, 71,000 from that turn.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Going next.
Activating drive.
All right.
There it is.
Let's get one!
That should be fine with Grendel's overinflated at HP. Yeah. I'll 3K to him.
Let's go down. Activating skill. It's go
So much damage.
Ha! No need to go easy on him.
Keep it going. I won't let this chance slip by. Initiating drive.
Yeah, he's gonna go before
Activating
Jackass
drive.
does.
Let's go down.
Ha! Love it!
Full boost.
Gotta make sure we get the resistance down.
You got this. Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
More!
Yeah, that killed him.
Can't get enough.
Ben did like 150k damage with just his 2 turns.
Too easy! What? Now!
It's over!
We did it!
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. And in the movie I saw last night.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dantes is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness. Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last. Then this madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dantes pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
Alrighty.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Do we want to actually, like, I don't know, collect his stuff? Just seems kind of dangerous to leave that stuff just lying there, you know?
Huh, looks like a chest.
Get ready.
What?
Tough.
Nowhere near that guy on the right.
Boost gauge fully replenished. Don't forget about your charge attack. Next one.
Take the sun!
No.
Stay calm and work through it.
What?
Deploying shield.
Why do I keep getting hit by shit I shouldn't be?
Well, this sucks.
Use a sharp
Rude.
boost to get the upper
This'll
hand.
hurt.
Please, don't strain yourself.
I'll dice you up! They're stunned! Well, this sucks. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand of your own.
It's over! Your turn, Judith!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Keep it going!
Activating skill.
Howl for me! Thundering King!
Keep going.
A chance for a shot
Good.
boost.
He's been sealed.
Have some more.
Miss Claudel! I suggest we strike now.
Activating drive.
You know what to do, Anya!
Well, this sucks.
No!
Take this.
Okay.
Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are more effective.
I mean, much of a
I'll
point
take
to
it
take
from
him
here.
out,
Leave
I
this
guess,
to me.
but
It's go time!
I'm on.
Use a charge attack.
or hit circle, damn it.
Let's finish the job.
Can we get that little bit of XP for Dan?
Let's keep moving ahead.
You gonna think probably not.
Enemy stunned. Time for shards.
That's
Oh,
how it
barely.
goes.
Okay.
Is that the throne room?
You bet it is. Time to settle this, once and for all.
Right. Let's gun for it.
I guess they figured there was enough dungeon running in this chapter, so let's just make it a quick couple encounters jump between bosses in this part.
But
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
and we're gonna do the same to Dantes.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes. All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in
Are they
flames.
really far enough away to survive a nuke?
You bastard.
Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No, no. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. Well, at least not without this key.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvert. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found. So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you are shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens, after spreading chaos across the Republic.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while. But he did tell me I could make my very own Garden of Killers. And oh, did I very much enjoy doing so. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almada. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you...
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago. Nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The old... You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict.
Ain't they the ones that had to pay hand over fist after the war?
And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear. One that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter.
Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
Well, regardless, we've got to pull out all the stops if we want to beat this guy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get. Mayor!
Mayor to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours!
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Bear! Something's interfering with our AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go!
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
Oh, we got a new move. Oh, come on.
On your knees!
I'll take you on!
Yeah.
Take him out!
Grab the blade! Innocent heal! And defense!
Oh, damn, that's S rank. Okay.
Pressure him and move in!
Oh, it has to focus on him, huh? Ready?
Displaying enemy stats. Now's a good time to boost.
It's kind of nuts.
I suggest we strike now.
You'll never get it! There's nothing I can't swipe! Grimcat, coming your way! Reset! Sweep him!
A chance for a shard boost. Accessing.
Initialize!
Miss Lanster!
Now's a good time to boost.
Ha! No need to go easy on him.
Activating skill.
Swift! Destiny! Keep it going!
4,000. Oh?
Now it's
Okay. That was up with that double turn.
chance for a shard boost.
Pressure him and move in!
Initiating drive.
Yeah, they ain't even got another turn.
Ha! No need to go easy on him.
Here goes! Pathetic! Take this!
Damn.
Pathetic!
A chance! Activating drive.
Go easy on him.
Have it on me!
Isn't that one of freaking Steve's moves from Revelry?
Here goes. Howl for me. Thundering kick.
Now that's more.
Got you! You're screwed now!
I've seen better.
Ah, crap. Okay, he's down to almost under 200,000, but he's probably about to start busting out the
I suggest we
S-crafts.
strike now.
Activating drive.
Don't mind me. Accessing. Initialize.
Nice. Good God, that didn't delay it much, though. Last turn boost.
So much for expectation.
Oh, actually, oh god damn it! I just realized I did that completely wrong. Ugh. Wait, no SCLM?
Activating skill.
Cower before me!
There it is.
I see you.
Know me as a pandemonium ruler!
I'll take you on. Random light.
Still got some damage through.
Don't mind me. Accessing. Initialize.
Yeah, he gets CP for every hit on that.
Zygot activate!
I'm all fired up. Here we go! Heralding fist!
He's critting next turn. That's not gonna be good.
Initiating drive.
I actually keep not getting SCLM. Oh, I ran out of hate. I just realized. Oops.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Got you! You're screwed now!
This makes things a little bit more expensive, but also a lot harder hitting as we try to get this to the end.
Activating skill. There! Let's go down!
Boost, SCLM, and Aqua Boost too.
Activating skill.
Damn! Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, hey! Okay, I don't feel bad about doing it like this for the big finish.
Got you! You're screwed now!
Is that all?
I won't stop here. Oh, I could do better.
I can do even better!
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron and I against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
What a dirty trick.
You dare mock me?
Well, damn.
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Are you alright? I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah,
We really
if you
have to
didn't do
justify
that,
this
he
as hard
would've
as we
killed us
possibly
and
can
all of the
because
people
no
in
one would
Aracion.
accept us killing the guy who's about to set off a nuke.
The final boss, Dantes, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over.
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah. Even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel. But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this.
Of course you did.
If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu!
So, he's gonna be final boss?
Damn it!
Admittedly, Melchior
We've
has
gotta book
been,
it.
like, one of the
Let's go.
biggest villain we've been facing all the game, so
We
he
gotta grab
fits
the Genesis and the bomb!
the bill.
Right!
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
It's Ariok's armor!
But there isn't anyone inside.
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires. Master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
And this is where the Leon and Celis shows up
It's
to
not
show
going to let
off.
us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Called it. This is their forte.
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks. But don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from!
How do we get out now?
Over there!
There's fire here, too!
Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
Cast some
This
ice
way will do.
swords?
It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Alive, aren't we? I think so.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almada stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above. I'm sure she is.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh! Hey, you guys!
Is everyone okay? It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Things are gonna get pretty busy around these parts, but if we work together, we'll be done in no time.
Huh? Who's we?
Don't be like that. We have a lot of cleanup to do, and you're helping. Think of it as helping out Elaine. She's going to be busier than any of us.
Yes, that's true. Fine, you win. We'll do what we can.
Compared to dismantling the Mafia, cleanup should be a walk in the park.
You didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter. Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Oh, damn. Oh god.
Truly well
I have
done.
to replay this chapter 4 times
And
for
I'll
all the
update your
freaking
rank.
trophies.
Got it.
Damn, man, that's pretty good armor.
Can't complain with that.
This was inevitable.
Eight days since the events of Erasion came to a close. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion at Vashtar Palace and Kray's destruction were the work of Almada. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almada was no more, thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. Last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Egypt was lifted the next day. This happened in tandem with further reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and Etwis had been formally arrested. This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and Etwis' vehicle seen as a major status symbol. It's almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. The Quincy Company CEO, being the father of a famous A-rank bracer, added to much of the discussion as well. However, as his daughter Jen personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public sentiment was one of compassion and concern, and her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild headquarters in Le Mans. Galvar's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by the state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normalcy. Yet some things would never return. The impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on President Graham Hart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. His office stated that a memorial service for Kray would be held during December 3rd's Revolution Festival. Oh god, that's where our final chapter thing is going to be. Calvar's military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with great strength.
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities in the guild have taken out all their bases and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now to pursue the Gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiue and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
That's quite a lot.
Man, getting in sound, never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisen.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments in going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace. They expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
We sure have.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. But can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right, but at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Agnes, are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it all from happening? I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could, including for the children of Erassian. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believe was right, that's good enough for me. So, you got my thanks too. No, you're welcome, but I couldn't have done any of it without a lot of help from others. Not everything had a happy conclusion since Elaine's father ended up arrested. I mean, that is, honestly, Agnes, that is the happy conclusion. Just because you know someone associated with him does not make it happy that the racist asshole in his organization of racists was taken down. But I'm so glad that we're able to gather like this again. Yeah, me too. Our foes were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but through everyone's cooperation we triumphed. You deserve a lot of praise yourself, you know. Thinking back, there was a lot of times when I don't know what we would have done without you. Not so much the goddess, or maybe to our chief having the devil's own luck. Could be. Either that or because I made Lady Luck my bitch. What does that mean? Will you stop that? You really can't help yourself, can you? We now have 6 Genesis in our possession. I doubt I could have ever gotten this far without all of you, so thank you. I help it a help. That just leaves 2 now, though, right? There's supposed to be 8 in all, so that should be the case. Professor Hamilton has been looking into where they could be, but nothing's come up so far. None have been discovered in any of Almada's bases or the Garden's hideouts either. I'm sure they'll turn up eventually, just gotta keep looking.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Man, I suppose it's getting to be that time. The way things are going, my primary test will be complete before much longer. I've got other things I want to do here in the capital, at least. And hey, I'm not even employed here. I wasn't really talking to you, but since you seem so dead set against being here anyway, why not go home already? Well, I would, but the paparazzi's such a headache and the food here is so good. I get that they're a hassle, but come on, they have to have given up on your story by now. He seems worried about you, so even if you don't go see your family, you should still go back to your old place. I will, eventually. What are you, my mother? Perhaps you should discuss the situation with the owner of your apartment. I was talking to you, though. What? They're still covering all the trouble Amada caused, but I doubt that'll last more than a month. So unless I start taking on more subcontracted jobs, I'm not gonna need to pay out for any assistance anymore or have the budget to do it. Man, but I plan to find those last 2 Genesis, but it's gotta be on the side while I do other work from here on. So all helping him when I'm swamped would be nice. That's all I'm gonna need you for. Besides, you're gonna be loaded up with student council work for a good while after next month rolls around. That's true, but what kind of work? There's gonna be some big event taking place at Anya's school in a few months.
There's no need to hurry them into a decision. As you said, you still intend to help deal with the aftermath of Almada's actions. I will remain here to assist you with that as well, and the more we have on our side, the better.
Not wrong there.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're gonna be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Meet you guys back here at 10:30. What are you gonna be up to in the meantime, Anyas? Not much. I have something that I need to do though. I think I should take care of a software update that needs installing now, actually. Version 3.6.2, the Kitty engine that was released last night, I was thinking the same thing. I'll just get going for now then.
Until later.
Oh, she pushed an update, huh? Her ex-Kitty sure keeps herself busy. Just know her workload and harassing must have been nuts too. It's for the best, I think.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Hasn't done anything out of the ordinary since Arassian. A lot of mystery you've solved about both her and the Grendel. Now those have got nothing to do with the others, not even Anya's.
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
Well, maybe Master was right. They laid that on them out of nowhere. There's still time until I need to head out. Why don't I go check on them? Alrighty. Someone downstairs to talk to?
Not this way.
Never mind. But there's Anya's, but we can't talk to her yet. Well, like he made himself right at home.
As you well know, I shouldn't even be alive right now. I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life, and have found myself rather enjoying them. The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational, if I'm being honest.
Wait, so this is my fault? Or if the more respectable students ever found this out, they'd have my head. Ashlat isn't the uncooperative jackass I was expecting.
Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters, if he were the only one they answer to. However...
You got his boss to worry about, their captain, right? The one all 30,000 members of the Papal Guard and the Iscariot answer to.
Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them. I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers. I suspect only a small number of people know who they are. Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are without a doubt the Congregation's wild card.
What reason would someone like that have to get the right-hand man involved in this? Genesis, but that's more of a Gralsritter kind of deal. Actually, why are you even telling me all this stuff in the first place? I'm already like a magnet for info. I don't want to know as it is.
It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better. Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this.
People's natures just don't change easily, I guess. Having you and Horacian was a huge help. As huge a help as it is having you here now. Count this relationship amongst the fortunate ones, at least. Keep sticking around so the younger generation can kick back a bit, yeah? Pay you thanks, but I don't think you take the Mira. Just let me get you something even nicer than that jacket you've taken a liking to. No, what? Oh, what?
There are things in life.
Oh, you still got plenty of time, so go ahead and leave you be. Take it easy, Master.
You cannot avert your eyes from. No matter how hard you try. Whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
This is where you snuck off to. Yes, had a quick errand to attend to. Are all your preparations squared away? Feels like a bit of a stretch to go on that, but yeah, I'm ready. I got plenty of time, so no need to rush. Well, there's rushing, then there's being efficient. Yeah, she's in the middle of something. I'll bug her later after my stuff's done. Alright. Let's work on stuff for Marduk, probably about Almada. Still a decent chunk of time till I pass, so I best get out of her hair. Oh, Mr. Arkwright. Alright, I would have come in if I'd known you were working. All the Amala stuff almost wrapped up?
Yes. We've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads, but Marduk has largely decontaminated the areas over which it has influence.
Chief of Security had a big role to play in that too, I'm sure. Though who wants to bet Thorndyke will use this as a chance to expand Marduk's market share?
I suspect you would be on the winning side of that bet. Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, it feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames, I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward.
Makes it abundantly clear we're living in the time to beat change. Speaking of, you started thinking of the next step for yourself at all?
I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkwright. Be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is.
I just sure wish I knew why you people love to have their eye on me so damn much. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. You got an equal deal going on between us. Just keep in mind, the start next month, I'm not gonna need as much help as I have been. It's probably fine for you. Your plate's full enough dealing with the day-to-day around here.
Well, I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that.
Something up?
It's nothing, really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance.
Oh, right.
Depending on matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment. In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote.
Now hold up there. You really gonna be okay with that?
So you have an inkling as to what that former environment was? What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing.
No, it was anything like that, just...
Please, don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation. So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well.
Oh, that's an option? State-of-the-art artificial body can't run cheap, though.
It most certainly is costly. But with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years. My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible.
Hey, happy to help. So I'm curious, just how high a salary are we talking anyway?
Well, I can't give you a specific number since that's classified information, but about enough to buy an Etwas entry-level sedan.
You could buy a used apartment in the suburbs with that kind of money.
So you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh? It looks like Buzz Raiders finally given up on their stupid obsession with me, so it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now. Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out, so why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside the capital without taking no for an answer. I don't know all you've been up to, but I do know that you were able to return in one piece thanks to Arkwright Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
So you respect me that much, huh? I mean, not that it isn't perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course.
Never takes much to butter her up, though I'm sure a young lady here just so happens to be an expert at it.
She's become such a sassy little thing. She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head.
Now 3 years ago, right? I didn't know if 15's early or late for starting out in your industry.
It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself. A lot of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even, which just goes to show how much of an unusual case she is. She ended up going from a rookie to a top actress in 3 years, which is just crazy.
I can see why, though. I've seen a few of her films, and it's interesting seeing how different her approach to the craft is compared to yours. You can handle any kind of role that's thrown at you, yeah, but she just fully becomes the character she's playing without even trying.
I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too. Her performance in Wolf's Requiem was amazing. But Gloria just blew me away.
Yeah, her Sheena Dirk was something else. Media kicked up all that fuss about an Easterner playing the role, but in the end it was hard to see her as anything other than Sheena Reborn.
Boy, she's 4 years my junior and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog, but I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight.
Good, got nothing but respect for that spunk you got in you. Real shame about the rest of you, though.
You better watch your darn mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
Right.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Wow, I didn't expect you to outright admit it.
Still, you don't want people butting on your side hustle either, do you?
Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her. And while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in.
Anyways, two people transform to things a teenager might have dreamed up. We gotta look out for each other. Don't know if I'm down to get caught living with an actual criminal, though, so you should still probably find some other place to live.
But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Honestly, kinda nice to see you still acting the same around times like these.
What? You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos? If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids.
Quit finding ways to call me old. Besides, you seem to have it in your head I wasn't talking to you, but I was. And I have plans to go back home eventually, right?
Sure do. I'm a born and bred Longport boy. And I always will be. But I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. And I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Erebonia. Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table.
Look at you go.
Knock it off with the my baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call. If the girls left and this place turned into a total sausage fest, I don't even want to think about how sad a sight that'd be.
Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not after your pity, alright? By the way, your old problem ain't showing any sign of resurfacing, right?
You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can call me a reincarnation all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decide what I want to do with my life, not some dusty old relic from the ancient past.
You're a one-of-a-kind, cocky little bastard, you know that?
And what's that supposed to mean? Don't be such a freaking creep. Anyway, get lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
You ain't putting off work for that. Just how much have you been getting around when I haven't been looking? Yeah, over here. Alright.
Hello, Van. Oh, is it time to go already?
Still got time, don't worry, but damn, your drone is something. Speech is stiffer than a hollow's, but it's wild how you can hold a whole conversation with them.
They don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hades knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar.
That'd be a tough ask even for Hamilton and Cronkite,
Oh, absolutely.
Huh?
We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
A bit, yeah. I guess I don't even need to ask what you're gonna do once you graduate. Feels like, given that you'll be focusing on orbital drone research, or have you got your sights set even higher?
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else. Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while.
You think?
Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Reinford.
Makes sense. Man, a little boy who could only think of protecting his grandmother's home is all ready to take the world by storm. How grown up you are, you should have just joined us in the spring instead of being shy.
But, what? Who are you, Aaron?
Not bad, I only heard it after it came out of my mouth. Yeah, compared to the others, it has been long since you moved in. If you're satisfied with the set you got going on here, I don't see the harm in working from here for a while longer. Plus, you got Paulette to breathe down your neck if your health starts to nosedive from researching all night.
You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't gonna need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing. And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the President.
You got a point, there's a lot going on. So if I need help with stuff, I'll be sure to come knocking. That means you can come knocking if you need help with stuff too. I can investigate whatever you want, even down to the color of Cronkite's underwear.
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patting me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
Got you cold? Let me feel.
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
Are those Central Eastern and Western history books?
Oh, yeah! Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints. It's been really eye-opening comparing them, even if there's also lots of stuff I don't really understand.
Ain't you a budding scholar? If you can get your hands on the Far Eastern version, I bet you find all kinds of differences there too.
I was thinking the same thing. So, Aaron promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But Ida wasn't kidding when she talked about how big the outside world is. Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it.
Probably, yeah. Listen, I meant what I said earlier, but I probably shouldn't have brought it up out of nowhere the way I did.
No, I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death.
And aside from being like the youngest of the group, I don't really seem to have done all that much in the plot lately.
It sounds like Abi's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Camille, to tell you the truth. But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here.
Well, we're not talking about tomorrow or even next week. Even if you do go home, it's not like we'll never see each other again. Your goal is to become a real warrior, though, then I think the choice is clear.
I guess you're right.
No, you don't have to go down that path if you don't want to. There's plenty of things you could do off the battlefield. You'd even try following the path more like Sylphides.
You really think I could be like Fee?
I'm not pushing you to join the guild or anything, to be clear. I just said it might be better than you following your brother's footsteps.
Yeah, still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it?
Think about it as long as you want. There's no rush. Just be ready to head out in a bit, okay?
Okay.
Not this way.
Oh! Okay. I didn't even realize that door was there. Hi, Van. We just wrapped up the breakfast menu for the day. What you said. No more from the morning menu for you. Don't care if you didn't get enough to eat. You lost your chance. I'm fine. I'm a grown-ass adult. Don't need to eat that much. Just drop by to kill time until I leave for work. I just wanted to say I'm so glad you all made it back here safe and sound. I second that. Sometimes you make for noisy neighbors, but lately it's hard to rest easy when things get too quiet. Especially now that I won't be seeing my Cray regular anymore. Oh yeah, I guess you and that guy from Cray had some history, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, since he helped with restaurant stock, we got to know him pretty well. They'll be going to his memorial service, as you can imagine. It's only fair we send him off after everything he did for us. Right, makes sense. No, not gonna anywhere anytime soon, so things should still be lively around the office. But the source of the issue's gone now, so my sisters might split off soon. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a little hard to imagine they would. Oh, I was gonna ask earlier, but what about that racer? He stopped by again? He has. He actually stopped by yesterday, thanks for asking. That's good, I guess he's alright. I suppose he enjoyed his meal at least. What's the verdict? Anything between them or what? Why, don't gotta glare at me like that. Are you talking about Maxim? He's funny in a lame way. Dude's got his work cut out for him before anyone respects him as a father. Good luck, pal.
Okay, that should do it. Oh, Van, is it almost time to go?
It's getting there, but still got some time. Can't believe how lifelike this guy is. Professor Hamilton's students or something else.
I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy.
Makes sense. Remember that being one of the areas Professor Hamilton was researching. Well, I know you've gotten real comfy around here over the past few months. It's almost time to start planning the next school festival, ain't it? Isn't the school council gonna get real busy soon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it. I was able to attend last year's festival just after enrolling, and there was just so much to see and do over those 3 days.
I doubt we're actually gonna reach April in this game since this is the final chapter. But how much you want to bet shit's gonna go down there when we hit that time period in the next game?
It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone.
even if quite a lot of them did take part.
Yeah, it's a staple of spring in the capital at this point, especially without many people check it out. With your current president at the helm, I can see this upcoming one being a festival for the books.
The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah, dropped out not long after becoming a second-year student, though. Lane and I were in the same year, while Renee was a third year. Second he had the chance, Renee took on being student council president, because of course he did. And because we'd known him for so long, we started helping out with student council work, too. And Elaine stepped up and took the role of vice president once the former one decided to go abroad for a while. So there you go. That's how the festival came to be, under one man's merciless watch.
I see. Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it, while Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have.
It's like you were right there with us. I remember my first drink at the after party back then, too. Man, it was so good. You know how much of a sweet tooth I've got, but not even the bitterness of the alcohol can keep me from cracking a smile.
I should have known. You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager. So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May. That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume. You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand. So, how right am I?
Sure you're not psychic? It's like you're in my head.
Well, I know the average school year at Aramis, so I just put two and two together after seeing the way you talk to them. That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most. But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and I've learned to say what's in my heart. I have everyone here to thank for that. But most of all, I have you to thank for that.
I thought divining my high school years was enough of a surprise, but you weren't done, huh? At this rate, you're gonna have everyone running around your beck and call even more than Ren.
Oh, stop. I doubt that'll be the case. Though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
I gotta talk to him a bit on the phone after what happened in Erassian, but that's it. Yes, I'm used to that by now. It seems like this year's Revolution Mythos Festival is going to be a big one too. But the memorial service and more besides. No wonder he doesn't have much time to dedicate to me right now. I did say we could get together after the ceremony is over, thankfully. Really? Guess that's better than nothing, and at least you still get to see him. That is true. Compared to Elaine, I'm very fortunate. I can't even imagine what she must be going through. She's amazing to have been able to do what she did. Make what must have been an excruciating decision, even if it was the right one. I don't think there are many people who could have followed through on that, brace or otherwise. I hate that the hard times clearly aren't over for her. But if you could just be there for her, I think she would like that very much. I don't mean to put that responsibility squarely on your shoulders, of course. Mr. Kincaid and the guild should be there for her too, but still. I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna give her the gold shoulder or anything. I'll make up for what I did 7 years ago, but I'd like to think I can be there for her in some way others can't. Sounds like she won't be back here for a while, though. She's got a ton left to do in Erassian. What's that look for? Not proactive enough, you think? Oh, don't mind me. I'm sure just knowing you want to comfort her would mean a lot in itself, really. Okay, you can't always please a teenager once they get to that age, I guess. Still, what is it? Why are you laughing? You lovebirds want to get a room. I didn't know you were all here. Is it really time to leave then? I want to get your eyes checked. You thought you were seeing hard eyes. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear anything special, Zeros? Ruff? Not you two, Catcher. We're just making small talk, honest. I feel a little better now, to be honest. A future may still be uncertain, but for now, we can continue to take each day as it comes. That we can, and sorry, I should have said what I did earlier. Man, our boss is such a little troublemaker. Don't sweat, I say not being able to read the room comes with old age. You know, one day you're gonna realize I'm still in my prime. It's always the same with you two. Forget it, let's just see what's on the docket for today. Revolution Festival's 3 days out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the aftermath of Almada's destruction led to problems too. It's only 10:30, there's a lot of us, so I think we can cover all the districts in this part of town by today, right? Right. Then let's get to work. I mean, Rosette and Judith. We kind of have a very established team by now. Let's see. Oh. That's weird, she's not here. Guess that time of the week she might be hanging around the church. Huh. How do we buy our newspaper for the day?
Oh, looking is always free, you know.
She isn't selling it.
Come back for more anytime.
Right. Say, why not take some flowers with you? I hope I see you again.
What do I do?
Now, what's it say?
Chris really started behaving rather violently. I'm concerned he might have made friends with some bad eggs. I can investigate what happened to him. I'll explain over at my house in Old Town. Probably has to do with that gang we've been running into throughout. Oh, there's a shop in here now? What the?
The goddess of the sky is always watching over.
Huh?
More candy again? Stay out of trouble now.
Why can't we buy from her when she's like clearly helping out with Sunday school? The heck?
Hey, I appreciate.
Yeah, usual.
That was nice and refreshing.
You look nice and refreshed.
Alrighty then. Wait, we're at 47% trophy completion? Huh. God, we have a whole lot of places to go apparently.
Heading to the objective.
Here's a gift we can buy here too. Hey, we're going to see Brahmati, not the Lord.
If it isn't Van.
As usual, I see. The incident with A is still making waves. All of my sources still buzz talking about it. Any juicy info you wouldn't mind sharing? Of course I do. There's still some of A's gangsters out and about. It's quite concerning knowing we have some stragglers laying low in the capital. Yeah, worries me too. Not milk here, not worth the time. We should still keep an eye out just in case we come across any information regarding their whereabouts. As long as it doesn't get in the way of everything else we're doing, sounds good to me.
What'll it be? Come again.
Wait. I think is over here. Oh, he and the sisters are here? The heck? Hey guys, it's Sarah and Shahina. I see Sylphie's with you too. Nice to see you, it's been a while. Brings you guys here. We bumped into each other in town, so I'm showing them around now. We have a guest role in Director Guy's new film, so we were invited to come here. You'll be Director Guy's next film, congratulations! Careful with that perp, don't let him goad you into doing some skeevy scene or event. Don't worry, Nina and I are keeping an eye on him to make sure he won't try anything funny. Thank you for doing that. Actually, we're on our way to your office. Say hi, Van. You got ahead of us here. Yeah, feel free to stop by for a visit anytime. I'm usually free during the day. We'll be staying until the Revolution Festival, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to visit. We'll break out our reserve special snacks for you. You mean my reserve? The one I saved for myself? Oh, you were saving those? Whoops, I ate all of them already. Son of a... Oh, is that it now? Okay, that is it for Riverside.
What are we waiting for?
This one actually does have bulletin board one.
Alright.
Thanks, Connie. I'm the editor-in-chief for the Gossip Rag Mill. There's something I gotta tell you about Dingo Brad. He used to work here. Should come to the second floor of the Orbital Cafe and make this an official for us, BG, just in case. Wait, anyway, let me have a look. Another one. Where's the dangerous mine? Genato's Nubia has appeared to you within the forest area of Dirk Memorial Park. Alright. Oh, I guess the other ones are just, like, hangout or visiting with people. Porter friend of yours used to work at Mel, right? The biggest gossip rag in Calvert. Didn't know you were tied with the editor-in-chief. I'm not. Dingo's mentioned him before, but never met the guy. It's supposed to be a bit of a headache to deal with, so I've tried to keep it away that way too. Looks like my luck just ran out. I think we should meet him. Perhaps he might be waiting for us already. Walking to the Orbital Cafe shouldn't take us so long. Let's go meet with the guy once we have the chance. And yeah, gotta do it for Dingo, you know?
No rest for the weary.
I know the guild can help. You'll never believe
It's
it.
upstairs. Even higher upstairs.
A wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Oh.
And look who it is. Haven't seen you all since we were in Tharbad.
I didn't expect to run into you here either, Director.
I see Juice with you, too.
Things just kind of worked out like that. I come here with Lieutenant Kyla.
Government asked yours truly to help with the ceremony's production.
Makes sense. You did a good job at the film festival, planning catastrophes notwithstanding.
Don't act like you didn't help at all there.
I could do without a do-over from the last festival. Please don't jinx it. Don't worry so much. You're more than aware of the fact that we're finally rid of A. Tells us something major happening or low at best. It's not a problem that there are remnants still out there, so security's still just as tight as a precaution. Here to discuss unit placement then? That's right. It means with us more than anything. We met you guys at Basel. Good to see you again too. We're helping set up all the equipment for the ceremony. Oh yeah, you gotta show some new stuff, right? Must be pretty busy then. Drowning in work more like this isn't even my specialty, but here I am, slaving away. Though your sympathy does soothe the pain, Van. You don't mind if I call you Van, right?
Of course not.
Good. You can call me Essie just like Katra does if you want. That I'm gonna pass on. She gets real casual real quick. But Professor Cronkite be in attendance at the unveiling. He'll be at the ceremony, but not much else. He's got his hands more than full with another project right now. Professor Hamilton will be here too.
Esmeralda, Kyla, mind hearing me out here?
Oh, what about?
You two are bursting at the seams with sex appeal. There's the pizzazz to you. It's everything I could have hoped for more. What do you say we chase new heights of sexiness to get...
I'm far too busy to even consider that proposition. That's not a field I have much interest in, I'm afraid.
What? Is Judith all I have left?
Hey, I don't remember agreeing to your nonsense. Same as always. And there's new stuff to buy over at the Orbital store, and there's also new armor and weapons, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Great. Thank you for walking into my life.
So convenient nowadays.
Good grief.
What'll you have today?
Yeah, an Orbital massager.
Thanks for coming.
I can handle any maintenance.
Oh, okay, a purely customizable one. Nice.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
I definitely approve of that. Let's see, we are not done here. Oh, wait, that's the Dingo one. No, it's a movie in the Tyrell District. Over the Satan District, we have a recipe to pick up.
That's fair.
Honestly, I'm primarily interested in trying to get through all the big story events out of the way and before ending stream kind of a thing, you know? Oh, joy. Nice little party you guys got here. Don't mind if I do.
Well, if it isn't Aaron and Arkwright crew, good to see you kept well. Huh, now that I see a Bracer, a Hayaway Elder, a Marduk Security Chief, and the CID head all banded together like this. Can't deny it makes me a bit on edge, though. Ties for both sides of the law tend not to mix well. I assure you it's much less charged than you're making it out to be. We're just exchanging information and confirming agreements. Please pay us no mind. Kasim, you look busier than ever, Mr. Al-Fayed.
Oh, I haven't seen you since Arassian. We were actually just talking about cleaning up that mess.
Take care of the Almada remnants, you mean?
Yeah, I smoked out pretty much all the hideouts they had left.
We're taking our own measures, of course, mostly concerning Almada's trade and supply routes. The more problematic trade routes have been taken care of. Hayue will see to the rest.
That's just what you were hoping for.
We did also uncover some artifacts they have been using. The church is handling those. Well, good to hear that's taken care of.
Cool, nice to not have that looming over the festival.
In truth, that's why I'm here. The festival has full support of the Kowloon group this year. That, of course, does lead to some overlap between us and Marduk. I'm here to make sure we don't step on each other's toes, so to speak.
I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Only the general approach HQ is taking. You have to wait 3 days for more in-depth negotiations, Mrs. Thorndike. We'll be holding a meeting to go over our itinerary.
No, then you're right. Now probably isn't the best time. Can't go jumping the gun. I'm just guessing all sorts of things from the looks of it.
Yeah, nothing to do with us, though.
On the contrary, do have some information you might find useful, but still tracking down some Almada hideouts that have taken to underground, along with some of the hate groups they used to use to their end.
Leftovers, huh?
Well, you're still on the run too. Can't count them out just yet.
He pulls those thugs back and we'll have Almada 2 on our hands.
Indeed, he's quite the wild card. We haven't seen any movement from him as of late. But then that means he hasn't been contacting said remnants either.
The Guild's working on exposing Almada's business ties. We want to pull it out all by the roots. Elaine and some S ranks from HQ are in charge of that.
Gotcha. How's she doing, out of curiosity?
Sorry, can't say for sure. She should be back tomorrow, though. I'm sure she'd appreciate a nice warm welcome when she gets home.
But out, bucko.
Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
What are we waiting for?
Things down here.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
Bookstore. You have one.
Oh, I've got some fine wares for sale. Ha! Best come again soon. Oh, I've got some fine wares
Just
for
droplets
sale.
of almost every variety. It looks like. Damn, I got 34 of these.
Ha! Best come again
Although
soon.
at only plus 20 apiece, that's 680 basically of HP. It's not
Welcome.
insignificant,
Thank you
but
for
it also
coming.
really isn't all that good. Yeah, oh god. My poor money. Interesting.
We await your next visit.
We'll look at that in a bit.
Let's don't take too long. Come back
There's a
soon.
new recipe to pick up around here too.
Boss is gonna yell at you.
Hey.
I need water. Told you to take it easy on the hard stuff while we're here. We're not on our home turf. You can't expect them to make stuff the same here.
Hey, didn't even realize you two were in here. Looks like you're having a real fun time.
Hey there, good to see you.
You've been worked like dogs on the broker stuff. Oh, we could use a break. Now here we are, just having the time of our lives. We're dragged you two all the way here. You on their tail, I take it?
Yep, trying to figure out how the underworld's changing now that they're gone. You can really only do that on the ground. It's pretty calm so far, surprisingly, more than I expected. Maybe it's because the CID was so on top of the stragglers.
Probably. Now those smug pricks aren't running around. The underground's settling back down. Those drugs, though, those will be sticking around for a while. It's a lot tougher to get those off the streets.
It does make sense. That's unfortunate. Actually, this chat just reminded me of something. I've heard whispers that some 2 big gangsters who's on the run from the feds now. After he did some work for those guys. Word is, he's camping out somewhere in the Tyrell district. Don't have anything else to go on, but I figure you might want to know. Tyrell district, huh?
That's a good tip. Appreciate it. Well, I'll have fun, you two. Just try to stay on your feet, Jack, alright?
Right.
What'll it come again?
There remember where all the different shops are.
Ooh, you look I'd better see you again.
Seriously?
Hey, gorgeous. All my stuff is to die.
You.
See you later, handsome.
The one one's on the other side over there. Everyone's scared shitless. What's going on? Look over there! You're all knocked out. What could have happened? I think I know. Got a hunch these fools tried barking up the wrong tree and they paid the price hard. No shit. That would explain it. I'd say they had it coming then. Wait, Jesus, they're lucky they're not dead. Ben, my friend, how wonderful to see you, and the rest of you as well. Good to see you, Your Highness. You sure roughed those bastards up good, huh? No, I had no hand in this. None whatsoever. You see, they attempted to make moves on these ladies here, and they just wouldn't take no for an answer. They got physical, and, well, these women, they're truly a force to be reckoned with. Even yours truly quivers before them. Hey, don't you think that's a little mean, Prince? I've simply performing my duties, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, but that doesn't explain why y'all were hanging out. You guys make for one weird posse, however you slice it. A mutual acquaintance of ours was kind enough to put me in touch with His Highness, so I came down here to meet with him, but then, as fate would have it, she happened to run into us here as well. I'm on break for once after wrapping up a job. Came into town to unwind until the festival, taking some of the local sights. Anyway, wandered down here looking for a little excitement, I guess you could say. And I got everything I bargained for and more. It's too good to just be some kind of coincidental surprise together. What do you say, Yin, Miss Bodyguard? Want to go around? I think I'm good, thank. Well, that sounds like a delightful proposal. Don't worry about me, Najee. I implore you to take her up on it. The things you say sometimes, Your Highness. I suppose you should just be grateful you're not thinking to throw down with her yourself. Oh, didn't mean to leave you all out, man. You guys are more than welcome to. Yeah, no, we have this thing called work. Strange, I know. And if I'm getting caught in the crossfire between those two, that ain't the kind of threesome I'm into. Oh, you're no fun. Oh well, there's always next time. Just don't burn the whole district down, alright?
For real? Show no mercy, you hear?
Oh wait, I went the wrong way back. Oh, more like we got teleported to a spot I wasn't sure where we were supposed to go from.
Strange posse you're running with.
They're all specially made. Always be careful when and how much you use.
Oh, here we
What do you
go.
have today? Thanks for coming.
Okay, that's it when it comes to all that stuff.
Taking off now.
Alright, actually, what movies are playing? Aria, Rainfall, and Midnight Memories. I haven't seen any of those.
Hello.
Well, I guess we should go for the one that says leaving soon.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Actually, let me check real quick. Well, unfortunately, Yume, you're maxed out, so not going with yours. Oh, that means we got 4. Oh, nice. Nah, we wouldn't actually max out Nina's, though. The others we will, though. Okay, so that means we aren't doing any of those, though.
Well.
So... Hey, Rosette's almost to 3. She's getting close. We also haven't done anything with Burgard. Yes, Rosette and Burgard?
Hello. We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
And after this, I guess we'll be calling it quits. And then Monday we'll be back to doing the side quest hustle. 3 high schoolers sneak into an old mansion looking to use it as the setting for their independent horror film. Lance is the star actor, Joshua is the cameraman, and Emily is the screenwriter. Each dutifully fulfills their roles, and the filming progresses without incident. Now, a strange phenomenon occurs as they begin shooting the final scenes.
For real? Is it just me, or has the lighting been acting up for a bit?
Has it? I don't know. It was working fine this morning. Whoa! The lights went out.
Hey, come on! I can't see a thing! Get those lights back! Ah!
Lance? Huh? Emily? Is that you? Blood! Hey, Emily! Something happened to
Come play with me, Joshua.
That was very entertaining. I've never seen a horror film before this. I can understand now why someone would go out of their way to subject themselves to such fear. I imagine it becomes addicting. You handled that movie like a trooper, though. Not that I expect anything else from the likes of you. Perhaps, but I certainly still felt my heart race as I was watching it. Perhaps next time I watch such a film, I'll do so at night. I'm sure that must add to the ambience.
The abilities of the youngsters are interesting to consider. I'll get a kick out of it, you might say. I hadn't realized that they made movies where the characters encounter ghosts and then try to escape them. You learn something new every day.
Huh. These 2 text boxes rhymed. That have felt weird. Hindsight, maybe it wasn't the best idea to take a man to the church to see a movie like that, huh?
Oh, something like this does not offend me in the least. You have nothing to worry about. For better or worse, it's human nature for people to treat things they cannot see with fear and awe. I'm just impressed the movie makers have found a way to harness that reaction and turn it into something entertaining.
Yep. There we go. She gets a bit of defense. Alright, so we're gonna call it here then. And then on Monday, we'll be right back for doing all of our side quests, also the connection stuff. I might mess around with some of the equipment before then, but I guess we'll see. So, thank you all for coming on out, and hopefully I'll see you again next time.